Okay, how's it going, guys? Today I am just gonna do a little bit of a walkthrough on a new method that I've figured out on how to build airfoils in SolidWorks and to keep them consistently dimensioned, like to keep the airfoil shape itself together while still being able to adjust your angle of attack, your overall chord, and things like that. So the first step is to head over to Airfoil Tools. Go ahead and grab your airfoil. I'll have this linked below. Today I'm going to use the S1223. Once you find the airfoil that you like, go ahead and click on it and send it to the airfoil plotter. Once you're here, you're going to set your chord. So set this dimension in whatever units you're going to be using in your SolidWorks file. I'm using inches, so my chord's going to be 12 inches. I'm going to set my degrees, my pitch angle, to 180. That flips it over. Since we're doing wings for downforce, they need to be upside down. Once that's done, go ahead and click plot and click this file right here. This is a CSV file of coordinates. Go ahead and download that, and once it's saved, you're going to open it up. What we're going to do now, since we're trying to make this a 2D sketch, SolidWorks only accepts 3D point files, so you need to add a 0 in one of the directions. So just click 0 in Excel, scroll all the way down, so you can see that added it like that. Go ahead and select everything now, and copy paste that into a text file. Right here, open a new notepad, copy paste, then file, save as, save it to your desktop or whatever. S1223 tutorial. Save it as a text file. Alright, so now you're going to head over to SolidWorks, pull up empty part. Once you're here, you're going to go ahead and click Insert on the top left, go to Curve, and curve through XYZ points. You're going to hit Browse, and we're going to browse to the folder that we saved it to, so my desktop, and we're going to change our file type to text file. Scroll down, find your airfoil points text file, and hit Open. You're going to see it load in this yellow outline. Go ahead and click OK. Perfect. So now we have our airfoil curve. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to figure out what plane it put it on. So that's a front plane. Go ahead and make a new sketch here. And hit Convert Entities in your Sketch tab, top right here, Convert Entities. Convert this to a sketch. Once you're here, you're going to click on your spline and go to Existing Relations and delete this on edge. We just want to make sure that we're able to adjust it. I'm just going to scoot it a little bit away from the origin so we're not dimensioning to that. Next, I'm going to take a line, do for construction, and take it from the trailing edge all the way down to the leading edge, just like that. Go ahead and slap a dimension on it. It's supposed to be 12 inches, just like that. Okay, now that we're here, this is the important piece. So what I would recommend you do first is right-click in your sketch toolbar, hit Customize, and go to the Commands tab. Once you're here, go to Blocks, and you can see right here, this is the Make block, this is Edit block, Insert block, Add or Remove. What I've done is I've taken these and I've added these. All you have to do is drag and drop. So Make block, Edit block, and Insert block. Add those to your toolbar right here. I'm just going to get rid of these because I already have them. Once you're there, go ahead and click Make block and select those two lines that we just made, the spline for our airfoil and our dimension line. Great. Now that we're here, now that we've done that, we can close out the sketch that we're in. And I'm just going to name this block S1223 block. What you can do now is go ahead and hide this because we're basically just going to reference this later. Hide your curve and your new sketch. And now you can start your design work. So let's say I want to go to the right plane and I want to put my airfoils on this plane. What you're going to do is go to Insert Block, and you can see right here, Open Blocks. Oh, how nice. Okay, click once, left click once, and then go ahead and just hit Yes, done. Look at that. So we have an airfoil in here. Now, normally, if you've ever messed with this before, you would not be able to dimension to this. Once you did an angle or set this point coincident to something, it would screw up the spline. But with this block feature, you can take this, make it coincident like that. Perfect. And then let's just do a little line for construction, horizontal. You set your dimension to, I'm going to make this a variable, angle of attack, just like that. Perfect. And so now what we can do is we can set this angle to whatever we want. I'm going to change this right here to, let's call it 40 degrees, right? Okay. Boom. Changed it to 40 degrees. Now, this is super helpful because usually the next step is to extrude out your airfoil. So yeah, 15 inches is fine. So now what we can do is have our airfoil the correct shape, always in like the thickness stays the same, the chord length stays the same because of that block. And now what we can do is in our assembly or in our part file, you can just change your angle of attack on the fly. So let's change it back to 15 degrees and you'll see our CAD automatically update. Nothing about the airfoil has changed, just the angle of attack. This is super helpful if you're doing anything with airfoils, because now you have the ability to be very precise with your measurements and your dimensioning in terms of setting airfoils like next to each other or on top of each other for multi-element wing. Yeah, if you have any questions, put them in the comments or shoot me a message on Teams. Yeah, thank you for watching.